right, welcome to Simulator Sunday. Here we go. It is 105 degrees here. It's a pretty hot one. I've got to add a channel here. I did something a little different because like on Twitch, I'll play music in the background in the beginning, but it's usually copyrighted, so I don't want to go into the VOD. So I've transitioned over here because the music echoes sometimes when it comes to the desktop. So I have it on its own thing now. And see, how's my volume there? It looks like it's probably pretty good. So you gotta let me know if the sounds are low or not. Right now the music's off, so that's fine. But I need to add the Orange City, the BNSF, because I don't think we're gonna be able to hear it. So let me add that right now. I don't know audio input capture though. Am I adding that VLC video? I don't know if I'm. Wonder if I can do it this way. No, that's VLC video. I don't want to add that. I just want to add it as a source, but I might have to come back and do that later. Because, I mean, it's running in the background. I'll be able to hear it, but I don't think you guys will. Because, again, I might have to put it on a different audio track or something. Yeah, see, I can hear it there. I got cable B. Let's see if I can do it that way. So it's going to take a minute here. I missed last week because, well, it got too hot out here. So today I figured we'd come in a little bit earlier and maybe we can get more done. I'm most likely going to go a little bit longer today. So pretty early for a lot of you don't normally watch me at this time. Yeah, I want to remove that one. Okay, so let me, I'm going to add a source here and audio input. And we'll say if this is it, I want to do the B. And we'll see if that even does anything. I don't know. Where do I have it here? VLC. Put it down here. And we'll see what happens if it comes through. They're not talking on it right now, but I'll keep an eye on it and see if it goes live. Let's see. I got it at 82. I probably want to lower that anyways. I'm going to use all my filters. So we'll figure all this out. Anyways, back to choo-choo stuff. By the way, I'm going to give a big shout out to the mighty Ben K. He'll be watching this later with his father. When he's not watching it live, it's way too early for him. But when Dad gets home and guys will be watching this, I want to say hello. Thanks for watching. There's your shout out. Glad you enjoy this every week. Where am I doing? Some reason, because my mouse is on the wrong screen. Here we go. We wanted to see what we're working with here. So I have this Z train here, BNSF. It's going to be 7330. It is a ES 4400. And so it's like 5,000 feet long. And the reason for that is because we're going to have to, hey Diana, we're going to have to come back and pick up the other half, which is right here.
Yeah, that's me, thank you.
And these guys are ready to go. They're all ES 4400s. So we're going to, good afternoon. Let's see, Hebsana, something like that. Sorry, you got a weird name, so it's hard to pronounce. Okay, so let me see if I can get this thing going here. Do a Whistle's a little weird, by the way, which is perfect. Oh, I'll leave the bell on. Doesn't sound as mighty as it did earlier. A little wimpy, ain't it? See if we can't fix that.
What's that?
That one's busted, which is fine.
Red button, red button.
Now I need this LACWSP-14. Gotta find something that... That's alright. I don't think I did a timer. Distance counter. So these are real horns that came off like real trains. So I'm getting in the wrong. That one's definitely blown out. Try that one for a minute. That one will work. A little bit of an echo. Here's the rear of the train. So let's. So this is what we're working with. I mean, we're out of Hobart here, LAC. You see, I've got 4 on the front end on the lead. It's a Z train, so it's all containers. Could be. We could have intermodals. I mean, not just intermodals. We could have auto racks on here too. That would still qualify as an intermodal train. We got pigs, which is these piggybacks, which go on semi trucks, and then we got the containers that come off ships and they go on wheels and then get pulled by trucks. So we have 4 in the front, we got 2 in the middle, and I believe we have 2 in the rear. I have not connected this together yet, so I'm not quite sure what our HPT is, but we will make sure everything is kosher before we take off. So I got to pull this out. It's about 69, 65 cars in the lead, about the same in the second half. So these mid DPUs are going to be right in the middle. It's almost 12,000 pounds. It's almost 12,000 tons. And it's definitely almost 12,000 foot long. All right, so I'm going to need go here. We're coming out of the yard up here. I'm going to need to get this signal, see which one it is. I'm just going to click it. Now tell me it's this guy here. So we should be coming off this. So I have a red here though. So I'm going to need most likely this one. Let's see what it does. That should be it. Not it. That was this one. Is that where we're at? No. Nope. So I did the wrong one, but that's okay. We'll fix that. It was this one here. We went past it just a tiny bit. I'm gonna have to reverse it here. I was trying to get the signal for me. Back her up just a tad. See, I can't ask Otto ahead of time because Otto is just going to, first of all, he's going to tell me no. But as soon as I start backing up, he's going to cancel my route anyway. So that's why I didn't ask Otto ahead of time. And I struggled with, we've got a lot of slack, so we're not even moving back here. Oh, I have the damn brakes on too. So we're just gonna back her up a little bit, and then we'll fix everything so we can get going. so we can pull past the signal. We want to come on the main 3 here. All right, let me go on the ground. Let me go back to this side. Turn off the lights for a minute. So I need to take care of this signal here before I do anything else. So I'm just going to grab a grab one of these and place this right here, just so that signal will go off. This old Dash 9er starts. So mistake on my end, and I'm going to correct it right now. So that's red. So now we can just delete that guy. So I was on the wrong track. So I need to switch this guy. Now that I'm not controlling the train at the same time, I have to wait till the signal goes red, as you see here. But this is the one I need to come off of. So I'll need to go all the way up to this signal in order to back up and all that. So let's turn this to blue, change it, and to give restricting. That way we don't have to ask auto yet. So now we have a restricting. I don't have the train yet either. Go get this guy. I haven't heard anything from the BNSF thing yet. So, does there sound going out? Or is it because I'm not monitoring it? Maybe you guys heard it. I didn't hear it. That on a different channel. Maybe now I will. So many things going on. Trying to get everything. I didn't even think about the. All right, that's going to be B. That's going to be B. So maybe now it'll start working. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we are going to, yeah, there it goes. You guys should be able to hear the BNSF traffic now. So now I have that set up. We're just going forward. I'm actually going to call it the Orange City feed in my OBS. Okay. So let's turn it to 50 and then we can adjust it as we need to. I definitely hear it in the stream, so I did something right. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here in the rear. I've got up to that point. At that red light, I'm going to have to stop, but we should be fine. I just want to connect these two and make this train big. These monsters drive by me all the time. So why not, you know, let's do them. Doing ourselves. We go down the BNSF main line past San Bernardino. I started early. So what's up, Red for Men? We'll see how far I can get before I just can't do it anymore. Yesterday was 110. It's currently 106. where I'm sitting is 90, which is not comfortable either. So I have a swamp cooler behind me. Jacob, how you doing? We're sitting outside, sort of. It's 90 degrees here, but it's 106 outside. It's going to get hotter. Like 3 o'clock is when it gets really hot. That's why I didn't do anything last week. I was just beat down from the heat, working out in the heat, and didn't feel like it. It's too hot. Ugh. It's funny because I could have an office here at the house. I can go inside and just where I got everything now. So we have up to that signal, as I said. You see, we don't have any signals there. We didn't run nothing, but we're going to have to be stopping here in a second anyhow. Just got to get past this switch. So we got, what, 3 more cars? Maybe 4 more? 3.8 miles an hour. Let's give it another notch, speed up just a hair. Almost there. We'll back up. We'll connect to Med. Yeah, I need to back up because the way the simulator works, if I go grab that, I don't know, I could pull that one forward, but it would probably most likely be that we'd back up the train in real life instead of having that one pull forward. All right, last car coming on. We got 10 feet, 15 feet. I'm going to start slowing down here. Dynamics, halfway to go. Here we go, 3, 2. I'm going to do full dynamic braking. Locomotive braking now that we're below 2. And then I'm going to, it's slack compressing and then slacking back out. That's why you see it coming backwards. I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to give her, I'm in notch 3. I meant to go notch 2. Go back and connect to the locomotive there, which would be the mid DPUs. So once we get the cables connected to it, we'll have the radio respond to us before we take off and make sure the brakes are good. There's also 2 more in the rear. There's not a lot of interference here at LAC, so we should be able to talk to both DPUs. Get a little bit more power into the backing up here. 4 miles an hour. I want to start slowing down again. Starting to speed up. Well, from pretty far away, a mile away. Here we go. 3.2. All right, so we're going to connect the cables here. You heard the DPU here spin up. Let's connect the air hoses. We're going to go partial on this. The other one stayed closed, so I'm going to go full open here and then a partial. TFM is 3 because this is a locomotive sending air down as well, so it also has air. Go ahead and go full. And let's get into the main cab. All right, so I only see the one. Make sure we have everything here. Okay, now I see all 3 sets. So when I connect it to the last one, that one, all 3 sets of locomotives are now responding. So this is the one in the rear. Let's check the tail light on it. There we go. The remote is responding. Let's go back in the main cab. So handbrakes. Handbrakes are off. I'm going to go ahead and I'm looking for it. I'm going to fence to the very last locomotive here. And then I'm going to go to the rear of the train, or the conductor will. And now I want to bump the the DPU here. You hear it powering up. It's responding to remote control. So that means that the MU test is successful. And then back down. We have an MU test that's successful. So we're going to release the fence on the rear set of locomotives. So the middle one didn't do anything because we didn't change it from up here. So now we're back to solid remote control. Whatever we do in the main locomotive here in the lead, the MUs will respond as they get the radio signal. So it'll be this. These ones are all connected by cable. So as soon as I change power, they're all going to react instantaneously, and then the radio signal will go back to the other twos that are listening, and as they receive them, they'll make adjustments as well. There'll be a few seconds because the speed of light. The radio is actually light. Okay, here we go. I'm in forward. I'm going to put on the bright lights on the front. I'm going to take off. You can see the other locomotives have responded to notch 2. Back down to notch 1 just to keep the polling of the train nice and even. Check our brakes here. Brakes are looking good. Everything's released. Get one more notch in there so we can start pulling the slack out. Now overall, yeah, everything's looking good. Overall, we have 3.1 HPT, which is perfect for a Z train. We have 11,000 tons. And our footage overall is 11,687. So we're limited to 12,000 feet on the San Bernardino, the Cajon sub, the going through Barstow and Legman, and so we're within the regulations. All right, I've already gone to, well, I had it on channel, let's see, what are we at? We need 36 and then star 15. So channel 36, keep it in notch 1. And then we're going to do a star 15. Oh, I got to hit DTMF. Star 15, it's still on 36. Contact dispatch, ask for a route. All right, we want a signal. We want to go, buddy. He gave me acknowledgement for BNSF 7330 East. Cruising at 13. Still in the yard anyways. So signal indication, BNSF 7330 East. I do have a approach medium. Means I can't exceed 40 at the next signal, but that's okay because we're not even doing that anyways. We're still coming out of the yard. Back of the train is right here. Once we get on the main line, we can kick the bucket up. We can get going. But we do have a per seat here. Let me see if I can do. Don't really need to do that. So I have the. Not only do I have the signal rules, but I have the map up. As always. So we're coming out of Hobart right here. We're off ramps 1 and 2. We're coming down through Industry right here. This is Diesel Commerce service here off to the left. And we're on main number 1 right now. Bandini is that next set of signals. So as we look here, I didn't hit a distance counter, so I don't know when the rear of the train is out of the yard, but it looks like we've got 50s or 70s actually. We can do 70 because we're a Z train or light for a lot of the way. So we'll keep an eye on that, what we can do. And we'll go look at the where the rear of the train is right now. We got another, I don't know, 15 cars or so to go. So by the time we hit that next signal, we should be ready to hit the gas. So I am at 14, almost 15 miles an hour. I can do 15.9 if I wanted to, because again, I'm coming out. See, we're getting close. Okay, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like 20 more. So yeah, by the time we get next to that light where we have a green, we're gonna start ramping it up now.
SF 7138 and enter 79.
Yeah, we're 7330 east. Right, I started an hour and a half earlier. So start doing the bets now. If I go to the normal time at 5, so right now it's 2. If I do 3 hours, how far am I going to get? Where do you think this train is going to end up? Do you think we're going to be in the pass, before the pass, or after the cone pass? In 3 hours.
Okay, so it's got a bad handbrake. Okay, so you're calling to report.
It's really hard to do these
handbrake?
longer ones, especially when it's hot.
Okay, I'll write that in there.
All right, we're on the main. Are we? Technically. Well, the lead main. We're still doing 15, so.
Does it have another unit with it that you use the handbrake? Okay.
Think you're
so
only
that
going to be
unit's not
before the
that below,
pass.
right?
What's up,
So
Sonny?
with another unit, you could use the
So you don't
handbrake?
think we're going to get it all the way? So let me tell you the mileage.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll tag
This
that
is
in
Bandini.
whatever.
The mile marker on Bandini is 140. Well, basically, just say 150 to keep it simple. So if we do 150 is the marker. Or let's see. Got 149.8. Let me see where it resets to 0. So we're going up. So it changes at Fullerton is 165. So 150, that's 15 miles to Fullerton. Then after that it changes. Atwood Junction is mile marker 40. I don't know why, but It'll go down to 0 at San Bernardino. So we have 15 miles to go now, plus 40. So that's 55 miles. And then it changes to 0 again once we get to the the Cajon sub, San Bernardino. We find this here on the map. Yeah, so it's like it zeroes out right at the sub. And we're gonna crank up the speed here. So we got 50 up Silverwood, you think? Because remember, we can go 70 for a lot of it. Not diverging yet either. So it's going to be slow going up the pass, but we basically have, does it change again? So basically at San Bernardino Yard, it becomes mile marker 82. And then you say Silverwood. That's going to be 56. So that's another 30 miles. So 55 and 30. We might make it to the top. I don't know. It depends on the traffic. And it depends on the climb. I'm gonna see what we can do here. It says track speed's 50, but I'm an intermodal, so it should be 70. Climbing the pass though is 35, so I mean, see what we can do. Okay, let me get to. We do have a. No, I think we're pretty much full speed all the way. I was looking at when we go up the hill. We do have a Riverside. We got a 40-mile-an-hour slowdown. We should be at La Mirada, which is right on the Orange County line. It's in LA County, but it's right on the line. So. All right, so this right here, the mile marker, so is we're about 150, 151 or so. La Mirada is 157. 6 miles La Mirada. A lot of tons on this train, you betcha. You betcha we do. If you look here, 11,000, almost 12,000 foot long, 400 feet shy. We got 11,600 tons. 3.1 is HPT though, so doing pretty good. Train maximum limit is 70. It tells you right here. All loads too, 132 loads. Hopefully nobody steals them as we go up the pass. Again, these things go by me all the time, all day long. I was watching one this morning. They laid out a bunch of railroad ties. Once you go, before you get to the BNSF UP, the old crossover, there is a lot of railroad ties that are, see, we got a temporary restriction here. The 65, we won't be able to do 70, but we can go down to 65. And we got a green, so we're going. I wonder if 65 is going to show me a speeding, even though it says I can do 70. I don't even see me on the map here. It'll be right here, but Oh, there I am. Now I'm speeding. It shows me speeding now. I'm doing over 50, but that's not true. I can do 70 miles an hour. It says right there, 70. Yeah, we're a long one. We get to our first crossing. I think is right here, right? Got behind the fence. No, I'm not going to wave at myself. I'll stop the train and jump out and give myself a snack or something maybe. I don't live off the tracks. I mean, I'm like a half-mile away. But I drive by them every day too. In the morning I go by. Whoa! Running a big ass train early in the day. That's 15,000 tons. Notch 8, 4 or 5, yep. Yeah, well, Cajon is, it depends which way we go up, but it's, 2.83. It's steeping. Can't even hear the whistle if I blow it right now. I'm getting the cab here in a second, though. Doing 58 miles an hour. Again, this thinks I'm speeding. Well, maybe I am because I got a, here comes the ender. But it should be a 50 mile an hour kind of dealio. In the train first. All right, let me save this train too so I have a copy of it. This is Z-LAC. Where is it going? W something? WSP-14. Yeah, truck's gonna get hit. So anyways, I'm down below 50 now. I'm no longer speeding by the look of this. That is, we can do 70. Maybe just not here. I mean, passenger can do so. We can go passenger speeds. I'm looking at the map, it says we can do 65. We've already passed Los Nidos though, so a little bit faster than that. What's this say? This says 50, freight 50, but again, we fall under the passenger train because of the weight. This is a Z train, not Z Brunna train. Well, it could be a Z Brunna train. Zed's not over here. Where you at, Zed? He didn't appear next to me. Okay. Make sure I'm not dropping any frames or anything. Everything's looking good. We got the sounds going. We got everything updated. Everything is working as it should. Except for the rail driver. Is that me? All right, we gotta stop your train order because we're dragging something. Of course, why wouldn't we be? All right, I'm gonna get through this signal. Put a little air on the cars. Put 10 pounds. 11 pounds, 15 pounds. There's La Mirada, by the way. Okay, so you're optimistic on Silverwood? You were very optimistic. You think we're not going to make Silverwood now? I mean, not when we're having to slow down to check dragging equipment, though. We could have ignored it, but hey, we'll stop. We'll fix the problem and get back going. I got the brakes on. Great if I can stop before this crossing. I'm going to block the one behind us, but all right, and now I'm gonna actually, I have the locomotive brake on, so I'm gonna drop the car brakes. That way we can charge everything back up while we look for this stupid dragging equipment. It's gonna be purple when we find it. We got everything loaded, but we're looking for a purple wasp. Things happen. You still hear the cars moving. There it is. It's fuchsia. It's not purple. So we have to fix this dragging equipment. All right, now we need to walk all the way back over for a run. It's on the second half of the train. Now here we go. Gonna get going on the road again. We got a little brake pressure, a little airflow, but should be good. Want to pull too hard? You see all this yellow here? That means we're pulling a little bit. What's up? 556. I'm BNSF 7330. Okay, we're on the road again. Take a look at our thing, make sure, okay, so we're still cleared up through Atwood Junction, which is good. There is a train in Esperanza.
SCA.
We do have a train. We have one train coming at us.
177.4.
I don't know what he's gonna have to move one of us.
2, no defects.
This UP
Repeat,
train,
no defects.
auto rack's coming
Total
at us.
axle, 2, 2, 4.
He's still far,
Speed,
far away.
4, 2, out.
Oh, you're playing round 8 too. All right. The stretch of the train looks beautiful. Hopefully we don't get any more. I've got the errors turned down, the probability errors, because it used to be, I think I had it set to, well, let's see, what am I at now? It's just a little bit failure chance, because it used to be like in the middle. I think it's default. You're going to San Bernardino? I'm headed that way. I'm on the server, though. You on the server? You're not on the server. Just me and Dermy are. Anyways, I had it in the middle, and it's every time I drove, I got a problem. Yeah, me and Dermy are the only ones on here. Dermy doesn't even have a train; he just deleted it. So we're shooting for, if we get to Silverwood, we'll have to continue up to Martinez. The siding, or it's actually a main, but it's 3 main, but we use it as a stopping point, a crew change. Oh, you're in single player? Yeah, we'll see how far we can get there. How long it takes to get where we're going. I mean, we started in LA, so we ain't making a Barstow. That's like a 7-hour trip. I don't got that kind of time. I do plan on doing this for another 2 hours, though, at least. All right, so again, here's La Mirada. Oh, you're a double stack, cool. LPC to Long Beach. That would be cool. Long Beach Harbor.
Z-LACWSP-14 Railroad detector milepost 177.4. Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 28. Speed 77 out.
Oh, 77 miles an hour. That's not me. Yeah. So if you could take these cars to the Port of Long Beach and then like load them up, drop them off, load up the next set. That'd be cool. Like you go there and they're loaded, just like Hobart. Well, I got a clear signal. So that's a CSX detector. That wasn't me. I'm not doing 77 either. I don't know why it said CSX. I'm not aware of any CSX out here. I wonder if that was the radio stream that I have going, the Orange City radio stream. Could have been. Because I would have had, I do have a audio mod for the detectors, but I have, could be UP-BNSF. I wouldn't have written over BNSF with a UP one. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have overwritten BNSF or UP with a CSX audio mod. Because I play predominantly the San Bernardino sub here. So somehow it could have come from the Orange City BNSF UP Metrolink stream. I don't know why I would say CSX, but yeah, see that's from that stream, the Orange City stream, provided by railroadradio.net. So I'm 47 and a half. I can do 70, but the simulator is getting a little angry with me if I'm doing 70. Might only be 70 out in the, once we get out above the pass and over it in the long hauls. I thought we could do 70 down here, but
Is that red green?
I don't know. But if you guys have not heard of the Discord that has Run 8 enhancements, called the Run 8 Enhancement Discord, there is a link that I got from somebody else in the description below. If it doesn't work, I mean, I had one that I shared out, and then for a long time, and then every time somebody would say it doesn't work anymore, I'm like, why not? It was set to go forever, and then it would work for, I don't know, a week or so, and then it would die. So I finally gave up on generating new ones. It seemed like every week I was generating new ones. So the one that's in there now should work. If it doesn't, just Google it. Google Run 8 Enhancement Discord. You should find it. And that's where all my enhancements come from. There's a few that come from the DCS Discord, but they end up also on the enhancement Discord. But all my freight, most of my freight comes from DCS. All the sounds and stuff come from the enhancement Discord. And I constantly change them out. If I see something more interesting or something that I already have running a mod, a paint mod or whatever, and I see something that will override it, I just change it out. Because I mean, so I have cars with graffiti on them, and then these flatbacks or whatever, piggybacks, or these well cars, and then like Hans will do a new set. I'm like, okay, well, it's time to update it. So then I just change it. I don't really even pay that much attention, but I have a lot of paint enhancement. Almost everything I have is enhanced in some way. All these locomotives and everything are, especially when you're wind up inside of them. So at night, all this stuff glows where, reflects light where it should. He does the MROs. Hans does a great job. His team does really good work. Blowing down, I'm going to get ready, coming up on Fullerton. I've already passed Fullerton, actually. Yeah, the same paint on yours? Yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and this is notch 8. Gotta clear at this intermediate signal here. Mile marker is 164.2. This should be the this Fullerton Amtrak station.
Have an upgrade. Approach number.
So now we have a 40 mile an hour speed limit here. Don't want to lose too much speed though, because I am going to slow down quite a bit if I let it all off. So I'm going to speed for a minute because we're going to end up climbing the hill. This is a pretty tricky curve, that's why it's 40. Well, it's 50 now, so here we go. Workers, let the workers know we're coming by. They're about an hour ahead of me, maybe 2 hours. Who is that? So is it J06? Bunch of numbers stuff. Thanks for the subscription. It's on YouTube. Thanks for getting notifications. I use the same thing for Twitch and YouTube. I don't dual stream this on Twitch.
I do not have a defect against it. It looks like back on the 18th it did get flagged.
I do Twitch on Wednesdays,
disabled for
5
unknown
p.m.
reason, so it did cut itself out at one
Pacific
point.
Standard, Pacific Daylight, whatever one's going to be. I played non-train simulators on that day. Matter of fact, I'm going to be starting Mafia: The Old Country
Ocean ground in dynos.
this coming Wednesday.
You're going to lose all the power altogether on that 7175. Cut out. So you got the tag on there. I'll get a defect.
That's only an hour long. If you come in at the very end, like 45 minutes into it, 55 minutes into it, I only got 5 minutes left. I literally did it for 1 hour.
That's it. I'll get that in there. I'm sure it's nice and stinky in that cat.
So, yeah, I'm doing 47 right now.
That cop head's going in there right now. I just got here this morning for me. Here we go.
I don't know. We'll have to see what we can get going up through the pass because, yeah, it's I06110-3I, which is probably a bot. Because bots like trains too. I used to always hit the bell. I used to always hit the whistle right here, and I was like, "Oh, it's under construction." Not really a crossing anymore. Yeah, see, it's gonna be a rough climb going up the hill here, you know, from Orange County to Riverside County. That's me.
43.3, main 1, ambient temperature 95 degrees.
I'll try 104, 105, 10 degrees off. Esperanza is the main one. You get 3 mains going up and down Esperanza Hill. It says 50. And we're we're at 50, we're at 48. And when you do your calculations, 35, I don't know. I think when we climb the pass, we might only be doing 18. Notch 8 the whole way.
San Bernardino dispatcher being 4285 west.
45 west, yes.
So I got your van to fill, but the driver, it looks like, won't be there till 15:30. Should I just leave you at Esperanza for now, or is there any
We're at Esperanza.
that you think you can get done without the driver? Over.
Coming up on it.
4, 5.
Yeah, we're in Notch 8. We're doing 48 miles an hour.
Thank you. Dispatcher.
We can't go no faster unless we go downhill. Or it flattens out on us. Lovely sound there. Hello, Argentina from USA. How are you doing, Sergio? Now we're at 52. Now I got to slow down a little bit. Notch 6 should do it. It says overspeed 70, but if we look here, no, I'm actually doing good. Waiting for at least one train, it says. That's going to slow us down. But we're the Z train. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why are we waiting?
BNSF detector. Milepost 32.0.
Oh, we're not waiting.
Main 3. System working. Out.
That guy's going to be down the hill. We're the Z. So yeah. Everything's telling me I can do 70 except for the actual sim, and there are 50 mile an hour speed limits on this line, so that's probably why. So let's slow her down. Yep, I just passed Atwood. Coming up on Esperanza. Got a meet coming up here in a minute.
4285 GS over.
See my little head up there. Long climb a cone for you, yep. Long, slow climb, and hopefully you don't get stuck at a red light. I'll slow you down even more. Going to notch 8. See if we can make up some. I just got to keep looking and make sure I understand where my signal's at. I right now have a red at Prado. So it's probably 8 miles or so.
Detector, milepost 38.0, main 1.
Here's the train that's parked here on the Esperanza. Bailing, but I don't hear it. There it goes. Yeah, 4%. It's pretty steep. So you're coming down the hill as I'm going up it, but just you're in single player. Train doesn't look very long here, does it? So that's 50 restriction there, 50 mile an hour restriction. We're doing just a hair under 50. Here comes our meet. He's coming over on our right side.
Car took it out, correct?
Could be an UP auto rack coming at us.
I'll get it reported, thank you.
Sector 38. Thank you, 38. No defects. We're notch 8 on our climb and we're doing 47.2. Azul's driving that. Almost hit the mountain there. We're going around the mountain when we go. Yeah, I've had many people ask if I would drive from LA to Barstow. I said I don't have enough time to do that. So today I figured I'll see how far I can get with extra time that I've allotted for today. Since I didn't do anything last week, I figured this week I'll go a little bit longer. Plus there was nothing, I already did all the work that I had to for the weekend. So I have even more free time. And this way I can still get done at a good time and then go relax and prepare for the work week ahead. All right, so I have a DPU error now because of the hills. Now it's back. So you were just going to Kenbrook and now you're passing Martinez? That's like 14 miles at a 3% grade. How does it only take like 2 minutes to do that? Something seems off. You driving at like 300 miles an hour? Kenbrook's at the bottom of the Cajon Pass. And Martinez is at the top of it.
Venus San Bernardino dispatcher answering Corona radio.
Sir, Venus at 4285, over.
Venus 4285, go ahead, over.
Yes, sir, just want to give you a heads up. There's a train in spot 3. Just wanted to suggest instead of waiting.
For sure, wormhole, yeah.
Available, it'd be much easier for them to pull in. And
Definitely warping through time, huh?
we don't have a dam.
BNSF, technical milepost 32.0, main 1, ambient temperature 99 degrees.
Clear.
Copy that.
I'm going a little fast, but that's okay because I got a diverging clear.
Spot 0 is taken, and
Go
yeah,
one notch down.
we are going to have to shove that spot 2. Did I say spot 3?
Yeah, spot 3. Spot 2 it is.
Yeah, spot 2. Sorry about that.
You in Barstow yet?
I
You should
couldn't
almost
catch
be there
what
by
you were
now.
saying on whether or not you want to wait for the van or not.
If you're ready for us, we'll go and give it a shot.
Or at least passing Hesperia.
Okay. Signal indication. Thank you. It's dispatcher.
All right, so I'm 55. You see the climb here. Let me go down one more notch. Not sure how I'm speeding up going uphill. We're almost a percent climb. Let's take a look at the, oops, let me get on my screen. Okay, so I'm going down on the main 2, which is perfect. So I'm going to get routed around this other guy. 50 miles an hour is the diverging speed, switch speed. And we should be there by the time we get to it. Right around this corner. Uh-oh. Made a change now. The DPUs are... There we go. Still notch 4. It should come down. It all match up. They just matched up now. So I'm going to diverge right here, it looks like. I'm at 45, so that's a good speed. I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see, go up to notch 6 again, because we're pulling more than half of the train. I let too much off. I knew it. If I adjusted it, I would come off too much, but I need to hit that diverging. You need to hit that switch no more than 50. Risk derailing if you don't.
Venus, San Bernardino dispatcher to Metrolink 1664.
1664 answered, over.
Hey, please call the orange DS for possibly crossing or something before you go off in Fullerton. Over.
Copy, yeah, I saw it on my screen. Call him at Fullerton before I go on there first.
Okay, thank you. Venus, dispatcher.
So we're in notch 8 because we slowed down. We can't get about 40.
Approach me at 1 apart.
Yeah, if I could do 40 up through the pass, that would be pretty good. By the time we got to LA, by the time we got out of LA, it was 2 p.m. So it's coming up on 3 right now. Got 10 minutes, so that means we'll be in Corona at Porphyry in 10 minutes. Maybe even Riverside, maybe past Corona. Because we're in Corona now. We're in Riverside County. We're out of Orange County. So we started in LA County, went through Orange County. Now we're in the Riverside County. San Bernardino County is the next one, and that happens at San Bernardino. Well, actually, right before that, we're be in the Cone Pass. We'll still be on San Bernardino sub when we hit San Bernardino County, and that'll be right after Riverside. Kind of where I live. All right, doing 38, Ulan.
Who's repeating? Location, please.
I don't think this guy knows this ain't for him. Freight train. It's a monster!
1448. Charlie, Echo, Romeo, over.
Let's roll real quick to 30.
All correct on repeat, thank you.
Yeah, another crossing coming up. Looks like we got another another greet right coming up right here. Another UP train, man. UP's really paying their lease BNSF tracks.
I'm trying to get a hold of everything.
Let's see here. Well, I'm cleared up through Arlington. That's, good ways away still.
BNSF detector milepost.
Oh, that's BNSF. It's an auto rec for BNSF.
Temperature 98 degrees.
How about it orange? Or the yeller. Anthony's got a couple dash 9s back there, or at least one.
Here we go. Let's go back to 36 real quick.
There's a little bit of pressure there on the couplers. They're pulling hard in the front here. Notch 8.
Yeah, I'm here.
Guy in the middle is kind of keeping up, and the guy in the rear is pushing a little bit, making it light green.
Milepost 2. 6.4. Main 1. Ambient temperature 98 degrees.
All right, now we're starting to speed up, starting to flatten out. Next visual cue will be Porphyry, BNSF Porphyry, the yard that I have worked many times for you guys. I mean to go notch 6, but that's okay. Right at that turn, there's a level crossing.
Right now we're holding.
Yep.
And,
I can see the signal there. Here's the whistle board. We are over 40, so
30. Approach at boss. That's over.
go down to notch 3. Lead the brakes.
20. 20 now.
All right, CP May, as in the month, is the next visual cue. 21.4 is the mile marker. Then we're in Riverside.
What?
42. All right. R6.
Get a notch here. Try to keep things going.
Venus, San Bernardino dispatcher answering Hobart radio. Three. All right, relief is on. I will let ABL know, and we'll get you going as soon as they're ready. What was the last thing you said? Stop.
Still slowing down.
I do not
more
know
notches.
where they're going to take you. No problem. Business dispatcher.
Yep, now we gotta get even, go back notch 8.
4. Lined up to the junction. Control channel 30. Yeah, it's roll now, so when we get stopped, I can talk. Okay. Amtrak train made it seem like for sure it's a broken gate on the north side.
A broken gate.
Just give me a heads up. Sounds like it's a broken gate for sure on the north side.
542, 85, red, yellow, riding back. How many you say, 20?
Go 30 to start 3-0.
All right, 30.
30, go back. So now we just go through the progression here as we go over all the level crossings here in Riverside. Track speed's 50. We're still making good time. I mean, from downtown LA, well, actually, not that far from downtown, but yeah, from LA to Riverside here in an hour. That's pretty good. With 11,000 foot of train, which is over 2 miles long,
That's way 1664.
and almost 12,000 tons.
I guess we'll call him that orange probe.
That's link one.
1664 orange sub, is that you? Thought I heard something. I heard what
4.76, Void, crossing 110, send it up.
All the way through up to High Grove. Cool.
No, it's a procedure too, but I talked to the Amtrak train, let them know about the ditch light. Sounds like they hit the gate.
Seems like we're slowing down, but we're not. We are on grade. You can see by this intermediate signal with the G. It's currently climbing at 0.6%.
Forty-two, 85, 40.
It already.
Looks like we got another meet coming too. This is another auto rack day, isn't it? That's a UP train. UP auto rack.
That's link 1664 on North Central Metro.
1664, ready for the repeat. Who's repeating? Location, please, open.
Copy by Engineer Garcia at CC Orange Grove.
That's all correct on the repeat. We can show crossing warning notification. OK 1500 1500 CER. Charlie, Echo, Romeo, open.
1500 1500 CR Charlie Echo Romeo over.
All correct. Thank you. Here we go.
This port here was on and clear. Crossing.
There's a Perkins Mill coming up. My finger slipped. Where we at here? 50, we're doing 45 and we're notch 8, so we're climbing.
Oh yeah, highway bad gate. Not for sure. $42.85, another 40-40.
4285, 4040.
BNSF, San Bernardino dispatcher, BNSF 8333 West.
8333 West, go ahead, over.
Hey, need you to bring your train to a controlled stop short of milepost 20.06, 20.06, until I get back to you.
Okay, bring the train down to a controlled stop and short of 20.06. 0.06.
That is correct.
Okay, right there.
4285, let's go with 30 for now, 30.
What do we
30.
happen?
San Bernardino dispatcher to Smith. Over. Disregard. Thank you, BNSF dispatcher.
Let's take a look here. We are clear into Cajon now.
Let's go another 30 to the next curve. Over.
Alright, 30, 4285, 3
missed it. I thought it was, that had the timing good. I need to get some water, but too many crossings. I gotta wait.
20.
So I can see past it, 15.
15 with 5, 42 to 5. With 5.
All right, I'm gonna go get some water. Boy, nothing crazy happens. Going around this curve, so. See what we got here. Yeah, probably in a 30. Sharp curves. Or is it 40? Looks like it's 40.
Alright, 4285, 40, 40.
We're down dispatcher answering Pico radio.
Unit 3702 west, over.
It's the 3702, go ahead.
I've got crews on, ready to go over again, over.
Okay, I'll let ABL know and we'll get you going from there as soon as we can. Thank you.
All right, so we're at 40. We got a DPU error. And I should have a green now. I should be able to get right back up to 50. Because this is the streeter, the LA sub. Where UP gets on the BNSF tracks.
The outside track. I don't have a yard job there yet. About maybe 40 minutes. So as soon as you're set out there,
20.
now look for the second track there. Send you that. Milepost 177.4. Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 2-4. Speed 6 out.
That's not me. That's the stream.
How many? I need about 5 for the air spot.
Yeah, just make your stop. So left hand, and I'll have please.
At 7, maybe 4 more.
We'll see what Notch 5 does for us. You gotta love some Run 8.
I think
We left Hobart an hour and 15 ago. We're just in the Riverside now, coming up on San Bernardino County pretty shortly. All right, we'll go up here. This is the street I live off of, pretty much. I mean, I don't live off of this street. I live over there. That's where I live.
Fire 79, ready for the repeat. Who's repeating? Location, please, open. Ready for repeat.
Oh, you can hear the crossing, yeah. Now, it doesn't have this overhead here. It actually has gates that lower. It doesn't look like, I mean, the street doesn't look like this. There's a high school over here, and, you know, it doesn't cross at an angle. Actually, this might be center. Yeah, it's this one here. This is... Oh, actually, no, I'm off. Because that's UP track. That's the one I'm off of there. Oh, that's where I live over there. So yeah, this is correct. But there's still no... Those overheads aren't there. I've taken my drone. I've tried to get these signals as I come under, and then there's some bridges over this way. It goes over the 215 highway. Old Colton Crossing. Yeah, there's a flyover now. That'd be cool that they put that in the game. I'm happy with everything the way it is right now. I would just like to have, you know, the connection down to San Diego and the connection through Orange County if they, you know, for UP through Anaheim. So if they put all that in there in BNSF, that'd be super cool. And then Streeter to connect it to Ontario and stuff where all the auto rack stuff goes. That'd be fantastic. Just finished SoCal. Hell, take it down to Palm Springs even. They're worried about all this East Coast stuff. They should finish southwest. Then connect it up north.
Hey, over.
I wish they ran through here this fast. Usually they're coming through because they have signals. Usually they're coming through it, you know, 20 miles an hour. They get stopped over here at this light. Let me get in the cab. But we have a green.
One track, count 'em up. Hop on
We are, let me look in the Cajon. It says I'm speeding. I am through the Colton Crossing and all the way to Vertimont. Sweet. So it's coming up on Colton here. Actually, we're in Colton now. San Bernardino County. It's a street that runs to the left. And this is the one I drive down all the time. Called La Cadena. There's like some sort of plant over here. It wasn't here, you know, 10 years ago, but got a connection, like a track connects to it. And then this cutoff here, this goes the old Colton Yard and then Palm Springs. Doing 57, I'm gonna slow down now. We are climbing, so I should slow down pretty quick. Now when I make that turn into turn into San Bernardino and start climbing. There's Colton Crossing coming up here. And then the bridge behind it is Interstate 10 that goes here from LA all the way to Florida. It's going to go underneath it, but there's also a flyover that basically now UP has a flyover bridge. Comes over here, goes over the crossing. Crossing's still here, but they usually use the flyover, and there's a recycling plant that's used to be the old Colton Yard. It's a metal recycling. Valley. A lot of Metrolink stuff over here right now. Kind of cuts over and goes behind the Amtrak station in San Bernardino. guy wanted to stop on the tracks almost. All right, pulling into or pulling through the San Bernardino yards coming up. SBD, and then there's a GM auto facility right here. Bring the cars in and then take it out to all the dealers and everything. Put them on trucks, so forth. We're at notch 8, doing 35. I guess we processed all the auto racks here. Red should be Mill Street.
Venus San Bernardino dispatcher, Venus F8333 West. Over. All right, you can proceed on signal indication. Thank you. Venus dispatcher.
Great tour guide. Those signals are not for us, they're for the other tracks as they converge up here. Which is line for us. I'm going to go right next to the Amtrak, go through the Amtrak station on this track. We're on Main 3 right now. So look it up. This is where the climb literally starts, right after we make a left corner up here at the end of Amtrak. And we're already in Notch 8, so we're gonna stay in Notch 8 for probably the next hour and a half. Might make it to Hesperia. I don't know. Again, it depends on the traffic in the pass, but we're making good time here. It says I'm speeding, but that's fine. I'm not really. But you know, there's somebody parked at Martinez, so we can't stop there, but we're coming right out through. We're gonna be coming right, or we're in here right now, but yeah, we're cleared all the way up to through Kenbrook. And then we have a stop at Cajon because of these guys. Might be able to get through there, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stay on the gas here because I mean the trains go through here more than 30 or whatever the speed limit. Does it say speed limit? It says the speed limit's 30? Nah. They come down through here, and then they end up going on. There's like another flyover that UP will take to get on the UP side from here. It wasn't here in the early 2000s, but it was shortly after. Got a green signal, notch 8 for run 8, and we are moving that way. Currently up to Cajon, so that's gonna EP Cajon's quite a few miles up the track here. Hear that prime mover pumping. Yeah, this is gonna go around the corner, and then there's like no crossings or anything. So we'll stand here at the bridge and watch us go by. Oh, check it out! Here comes a choo-choo. Highway right there is the Interstate 215. It connects to the 215, and that goes to Vegas.
FCAX Railroad detector.
Or the 40 comes off in Barstow, and you go to Arizona down there.
Track 2, no defects. Repeat, no
That was
defects.
in the south. I can't
Total
remember.
axle
Laughlin?
4. Speed 7, 9 out.
So again, the maximum length that the depot has, that we copy those rules, is 12,000 feet for BNSF, and that's because of the distance between the signals. If it's too long, the train hangs out, and then you know that's the next block behind, so they have to go back to the signal behind it. For UP, it's 8,000 feet. I guess their signals are closer together. We are below the 12,000 feet by a couple hundred feet.
Yes,
about
sir. Yes,
400
sir. Top
feet.
Zero's coming down, but don't take the fifth unit. Do not take the fifth unit.
This is long and heavy. But we got power, 3.1 HPT, so we're doing pretty good. Considering I didn't have to slow down too much. We are slightly slowing down now in notch 8. See the speed dropping up there.
Come in.
4285.
This is your all-car driver. I'm in route. Which location are you at? What spot?
Spot 2.
Copy.
Climbing at 1.9 here, so. Pretty steep here too.
Sounds good.
So, we're in max, so we can't go no faster. We are got the gas pedal to the metal. Here's my approach. I got, well, I'm actually, okay, yeah, Cajon is where it has me stopping at right now. At 7312. Wants to come down. The train in front of me, the 9279 right here, that guy wants to keep going up. But I mean, that's, at this speed, that's, you know, gonna be some time before we even get there, and you may have to stop there, AI it, and then just go right on another train or something, because depends how long we're sitting there for. We may sit there for a minute too before we do all that. As far as the eye can see. This is where that accident in 89 happened. Right up here a little bit. Virgin clear coming up. Actually, that's an advanced approach. Yellow over green. Proceed, prepared to pass next signal exceeding 50. Prepared to enter diversion route at prescribed speed. Yeah, the 1989 Santa Fe disaster in San Bernardino. You can Google it. It was 89. Between 89 and 91. I don't remember exactly when it was. They had a lot of errors with calculations. They thought they had more braking power than they did, and dynamic braking and so forth. And one of the trains was dead, another one, there's nothing brakes, so they ended up, like the conductor, one of the two, conductor engineer died, the other one survived. I think the engineer died, the conductor lived. But they derailed at like 75, 80 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, I don't know what it was, and went to a small area of homes, caught on fire, and destroyed lots of homes. It was pretty bad. lot of assumptions on the yep. And some wrong information as well. Like the train master didn't know about that the engine was dead. They were pulling a dead engine instead of, he thought it was powered. And then there was some, like, now they assume all the cars, like if they don't know the weight of all the cars, they assume that they're all full.
4285, are you east or west?
Because of that. But there were a lot of cars on there that they thought were empty that were also full, so they had a lot more weight to them. So there was a lot of bad information, caused a big problem.
New River by the signal.
Yeah, I remember seeing there's a film on YouTube, like a documentary about it. Maybe it was 1990. I was.
Copy.
I got out of. I graduated from high school that year or the year before. I don't remember what year it was. It was 89. That's the year I graduated. If it was 90, then that's after.
Go. Copy that, closing stop.
Yeah, let me see if I can find something here. Again, I've seen it before. So it's Santa Fe, Mahone, 1989 maybe?
Clear, 185. Do you need it?
So this one's remastered. Let me get that one.
That one doesn't count.
There you go. Here's what I found. One of them.
Yeah, we're just looking out for them.
18 miles an hour, notch 8.
Behind them.
We're not even in the steep part yet.
SCAX Railroad Detector milepost 177.4. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. No
that's
defects.
the stream.
Total
the
axle 3 2.
railroadradio.net stream.
7 8 out.
Yeah, if we were a manifest train, I don't think we'd be able to get 18 miles an hour up the hill. Yeah, put that video on your playlist and watch it later, because it's definitely a tragedy. Well, yeah. So I mean, if they're in the flats, if they're CSX is going through the Midwest, and if there's not a lot of hills, and I mean, I could do 70. So I don't know. What is CSX? They don't go 78. They only go 70 on their Z trains. Who knows? Detector could be wrong. Probably not. They're probably doing 78. Meanwhile, back at home, we're doing 18. 1-8. We're notched up to max. What do we got up here? All right. So I have a clear.
Shot 580 approach 164.
Red over green is a diverging clear. So this is where I'm gonna diverge. I'm gonna divulge that I'm diverging on the divergence. I was doing. Remember, I was speeding in the San Bernardino yard,
Copy.
or on the main through the yards. It was supposed to be 30. I was doing 40. So I just kept it notch 8. Didn't matter. Couldn't get above 40 anyways. Because it was climbing too much. But so we had a head start. Still slowed down. On it.
Alright, 580, let's go. I'll go to 30.
Crossing coming up, but wait till we can throw a rock at it.
Amtrak 580, Metrolink, orange sub.
Heard him on.
I'll stop at Fullerton.
Ready for the repeat. Who's repeating? Location, please up.
Here, McKenzie at Fullerton with the AMK 37. 166.18, 166.18, orange, door capacity. Station, proceed Google.
That is all correct on the repeat. We can show crossing warning notification. Okay, 1543, 1543 CER. Charlie, Echo, Romeo, over.
We should be able to hold this speed the rest of the way too.
43, 1543, Charlie. Of course. Romeo, over.
No,
All correct, thank you, we go.
it's door, it's car, that's the Z-LACWSP lead. I got him now.
Okay.
Yeah, bad news travels fast. I was at sea in the submarine when Curse stunk. We heard that too, even though there are adversaries.
Go 8
Adversary. Still did a moment of silence for them because they did what we did.
Keep driving. He's back that other way. He's east of here.
Copy.
Looks like the plant's empty here.
on 36.
The mighty climb. I feel like I have enough horsepower to get this thing up at a little bit more of a speed. I've got a bunch of torque, so I guess that's why I'm pulling it at this speed and not faster.
I should be up clear now, orange door boat. Crossing out.
Well, it's down to 103, so it's cooling off a little bit. Overcast, so it brings up the humidity. It's not that hot humid. It's only 27%. Still 90 where I'm sitting. That's like a cereal plant. So for that, the grain elevators, ADM, I think, or what is it? Not ADM, Cargill. So yeah, they make cereal and breads and all that. I assume there's a mill. I mean, there's a mill. There's also a mill down in flour mill by the Colton Crossing. What's on the UP side, that's exactly what happens there. The plant that does that, but it's not here in the simulator. That's the 15 right there, the 15 highway. That's supposed to be San Diego to Vegas and then beyond.
.79 diverging clear Maple.
Sector. It gets harder to talk about stuff when you've been talking for 2 hours already about the same stuff. You're just driving a train still, going up the hill. So we still haven't got cleared past Cajon, but again, we're barely at Kenbrook, so a couple miles up. I can see the mid DPUs just right back here. There's a lot of trains still to go. That's the halfway point. Yeah, that's got to be the hardest thing. Keeping your eyes peeled, but that's why you got the alerters if you're in the cab. I do these views and you don't have the alerter. Plus, I mean, you have somebody to chat with too when you're in the cab. think I was going 18 before, right? Because now I'm 17 and a half. You can kind of get a good view of the mods that I have here for both the piggybacks and the well cars. That's the halfway point.
6-1 with the BNSF 1093 over. Yeah, where's West Canada Auto there? Did you already get on that check car? Okay, guys, cut away already. All right.
I guess for anti-theft devices now, because in this area they actually have private security that they hire to sit alongside the tracks, and if anybody breaks into the cars, they call the cops, the BNSF, UP, or the local jurisdictions.
Copy that. Just let me know where you're.
But for the well containers, the intermodals, they make a like a steel.
Yep, seen that coming in LA.
Like a, if you will, if a windshield wiper, it sticks into the lifting points. What it does is it hangs down over the doors from the, so it sits on the top and it covers the doors. So even if you cut the lock, you can't open the doors.
579 level 13.
So they're starting to I haven't seen.
There we go, clear.
I haven't personally seen one yet with them on it, but I've seen videos of them coming down the pass with them on it. Because the pass is the Cone Pass right here and up where we're going right now. When they stop there, that's definitely a hot spot for thieves. But there was just one broken into yesterday, the day before. It had a bunch of cases of wine that was taken out of the train. Just sitting alongside the track for, I don't know if somebody reported it or somebody threw them out and then was going to come back and get them, but the cops were there and they were collecting everything. Yeah, it's a pretty big problem because, I mean, right here where we're at, it is the city of San Bernardino, but it's on the rural side of it. It's more North San Bernardino, and then there's the University of San Bernardino, California, UCSB. It's just on the other side of that highway. But it's this is more rural. I mean, the sheriff's department is literally like right over, well, it's right here against this hill. The sheriff's department training center. So, but you know, you don't have them patrolling out of this area. It's a lot of people driving by, but yeah, the tracks are kind of in a rural area. All right, so we got a green here. So this is Cajon that we're coming up on. Now we're clear up to Silverwood. Means we're not far from Summit after that point. We got a ways to go. But we're at the T-minus 1 hour to go, and originally when we said where we're going to get is Silverwood, we have another 6-7 miles to go to Silverwood. Maybe 10 miles, maybe 10, because we go from the freeway would be 7, but the Silverwood exit would be like 4 or 5 miles from here.
Hey Chris, can you close them up?
That's UP's track over there.
Can you close them up, Jake?
So they're BNSF's doing 3-track here, and then UP started to do double track on some areas up through here.
I'm on 580 over screen.
18.5 is what we're headed up
580 on a clear up.
through here as. I believe we're gonna make Silverwood. We may even stop on the. You can't pull into Martinez on that main because it's occupied. But I think we'll get to the top of the pass. Now that might be as far as we get.
Roger out there at 102, closing gas to 0. Hop over at 72 and just ask them if it's okay to cross over.
I didn't see any we're headed up, and there's one coming down. I don't see who it is. One right behind him coming down, so that's a UP train coming down behind the other one. Currently stopped. 2 UP trains. There's a lot of distance that is covered in here, by the way. This is, 15 miles, 20 miles, 15. Oh, that's a BNSF train. So that's a coal train. Coal train. I think we're going to get into this area right here where we stop and turn it over. This train's going off map anyways.
That's a non-approach diverging orange.
I can't pull in Martinez because something else is there. That's probably an hour away though. Small distance we got to cover. Yeah, I'm speeding up now. I don't know if I may have been dragging on the locomotive brakes. I grabbed it. Felt like it went down just a little bit. We are slightly speeding up.
Say again?
Look at the braking. See, we're pushing decent from the rear. It's darker green. So the front of the train is here. So you got a pretty good pull on it because it's a little slightly orange. So red is bad. Red is when it brakes. And then when it's pushing, blue into black. When it's black, that means it can brake. So this is not bad at all though. That's pretty good so far. We could fence the rear if we needed to and slow her down by going to Notch 7 for a minute. That would take that pressure off the push. But Okay. Within specs. So as soon as we go up over this,
non-divergent clear, Fullerton Junction.
like we're gonna make this curve towards the right. We're gonna go up. There'll be some signals, and then it curves around to the left. And when it kind of somewhat flattens out for a second, it's really not flat, but it seems like it might be. And that's the Cajon CP. We're cleared past that already.
DNSS detector, milepost 66.5, main 2, ambient temperature 99 degrees.
Have a yellow bus.
See what we got coming up. Intermediate. See that signal there? Just turned from yellow to red. Could be this BNSF train coming at us. The coal train. I think the signal was fleeted because there's nobody in the block, and then it went red. We're picking up a little bit of speed though. Look at my chart here and see what the grade doesn't even really start until Summit, or the Cajon, CP Cajon.
Alright, here we go, sir.
That's at 64.5 on the mile marker. We're at 68.4. So we got 4 miles. And then we're currently on main 1, which is the less steep grade. It's only 2.2%. The track next to us is 3.4. We're currently 2.2 right now.
Thank you.
So we're at the same grade that the climb is going to be anyway. There's the bean sniff. Bean sniff, brethren. Arturo. I don't know. I've not seen a coal train. I saw a steel train. I saw a video the night before. They were loading steel beams onto some cars in LA. And then the next morning I'm going to work and I see it parked on the tracks. Like I drove under on the overpass. I drove under it. I was looking, I'm like, I just saw a video on those last night.
58 on a clear.
But I've not seen a coal train here. Might have been, I just never seen it. Now they're adding 3 tracks up here. Oh, that also in the video. It's a pretty big, pretty big choke point. Mm-hmm.
Truck 581 will be meeting eastbound Metrolink 1664 at Knoxville.
Unit 4285, conductors in the clear. Let's give it a shot. Release.
Alright, in the clear.
Yeah, coal train's probably going to trip it.
C-A-X.
You got an auto rat coming down.
Detector. Milepost 1.
Oh, no, he's over in the UP track.
7.4. Track 1. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 3-2. Speed 80. Out. F-C-A-X. Railroad. Detector. Milepost 177.4. Track 2. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 3-2. Speed 72. Out.
72.
Change unit 4285.
4285, set center 03.
So, coming down the pass, if they're on, that coal train was on main 2.
Armando.
So main 2,
It's car 1
if
is
you're you're more than 14,000 tons or 125
I'm gonna step down real quick
TOP,
here.
you can't come down main 2. You'd have to come down main 1.
Alright.
Actually, no, you can't even come down main 1.
Dispatcher 250
Let's
to the UP 5995, over.
Yeah, you can't come down more than 16,000 tons, but it's between certain things, so I don't know why the whole pass wouldn't be set that way.
Okay, just the handbrake on the. It was the same
Oh,
car
with
that was in
helpers,
the
I see.
PLA,
With
right?
helpers. With helpers, you can go up to just under 18,000
Okay,
pounds.
no problem. I'll get you going after one more.
So if we were coming down at 11 or 12,000 pounds, we'd be able to do either 1 or 2, but there's a speed difference between them. At our weight, we can only come down at 20 miles an hour on main 1 or 15 on the one we're on now on main 2. I'm sorry, we're on main 1. Well, main 1, we can come down 20 if we're going the opposite way. If we're on main 2, we have to be at 15 because the weight.
BNSF detector, milepost 66.5, main 1, ambient temperature 99 degrees.
Oops. Let's see, we're good. The Silver Road, we're coming up. Cajon's around the corner on this now, so. Or this, yeah, because we're at the, we can proceed past Cajon. So we're just before Summit. Clear all the way up that way, so. A lot of people try to get around traffic on the freeway by coming down this road.
Answering Hobart radio.
You hit one of these trains, it'd probably have been faster staying on the highway.
BNSF 1093, go ahead.
Because we're going to go up and around this corner and then
sounds good.
left
Come down
turn
to Hobart, just waiting for
around the
ABL
corner
to
and
be
then
ready.
that'll be Cajon, so.
Thank you, BNSF dispatcher.
Watch the climb from exterior here.
So 9 diverging approach.
Monitor the everything else. Through the brakes. Everything is going according to plan right now. "40 minutes to go. If we hit that signal, I don't think we'll make it though. That signal at Summit. Well, I mean, that would be the top. It's just trying to get everything going from there because you would be right at the cusp. At least the head end would be. All downhill after that, but.
$18.58, when ready, eyeball, clear, Lincoln.
Yeah, that should have been Fourth Hall Canyon, I think. Where is it?
Hold on. Bond clear. Warm in.
Yeah, because we already passed all this stuff. So Summit will be the next, right around this corner. We'll see the Summit signal. which was about 2 miles from that last level crossing.
UPTC help desk, over. Copy that, UPTC help desk out.
And then from Cajon, which is mile marker 64.5, currently have it red at 55.6, so that is another 9 miles. Here? No? No. Ah. Ah. All right, the wolf dog's up here in my lap. And here we are, CP Cajon. I believe. Like with 99%. Because there's the helper track right there. And we got somebody coming down too. You need an alerter. I mean, if you fall asleep, you can fall asleep safely there. Don't have to worry about an alerter. That's UP there. You hear the dynamics running.
Full release, no movement, headed on it.
Yeah, just put your seatbelt on. Should have one with a seatbelt. You just kick your feet up and then boom, whatever happens, happens. I don't remember what these curves are. I think this could be called Sullivan's curve, but I'm not 100%. I don't know the geography that well. I was going to, I didn't even look to see the status of the yards because I spawned in at LAC and I said, oh, I could take this. And then I reconfigured it, if you will, for this stream, but there was a 7,400 foot one. And I said, you know what?
5995.
Grab a monster. I essentially took 2 tracks. 2 different trains, and I was like,
Give me that
I'm
car
just
number
gonna make
that
it one.
brake was on. I thought it was on that.
I had to shorten it up just a little bit.
Showing up.
But Chris, who was the Barstow yardmaster for a few years, he came in the last couple days and basically did all the yard work. So I was like, well, he didn't leave much for me to do. As far as what he posted, that was done. So I didn't go look, but he said we'll just we'll do a big, long, heavy
November
intermodal train.
Victor, Charlie, X-ray, or
We have a little bit extra time, so see how far we can get. Now we know. Except for that stop your train and fix the dragon equipment, we haven't had any real slowdowns yet. We've got greens, we have clear signals all the way through. Of course, the sim didn't like me going fast. Maybe I could only go 50, I don't know. Maybe you don't get 70 until you get out in the wildlands of Arizona and so forth. I think the other main one has tunnels. But we have the tunnels. Main 1 tunnels, main 2 no tunnels. That's after. Oh no, it's coming right up. Got a Pascajon. Now I see there's
Clear Maple Far and
intermediate signal coming up. 2 of them, and then we got a tunnel. 2 tunnels. Right before Silverwood. Silverwood cut off from UP to BNSF. This is where we're going to lose EP comms, but whatever. See. I got 38. What up? You missed when I was doing 38 miles an hour for a long time. We're driving a big, heavy Cajon Pass. You went through there, I think. Driving a big, heavy train up through it. Back. That's all us. Let's see. Can I? No, I gotta go this way. What's down there behind? That's all of us. And then you see it down there too, to the left. Like 3 miles long. Almost. Not. It's like 2.5 miles long.
BNSF, San Bernardino dispatcher, Amtrak 579.
579 answering, over.
There's the mid
Can the
locomotive
comply with stop indication, San Pedro
distributed
Junction?
power unit, DPU. They're right there. You don't even see the end of the train. So, see the long one.
All right, thank you. Let me see if I can get this switch locked up correctly.
Interstate 15 right there. I'm going to go right underneath it, coming on up. There's their sister track right here. That's main number 2. There was a McDonald's over here. Burned up a few years ago in the fire during the pass. We're maximum speed, maximum notch right now, notch 8, and we're pulling 18 Gs. Actually 18 miles an hour. Sound like a fighter pilot going nowhere.
Stretch.
You got to lock up that time. Watch for the signal.
Copy, looking for it. Thanks.
Yeah, we've been going 1:30, 4:30, so we've been going 3 hours. Got 30 minutes, then we're done. Not gonna go past that. Wherever we end up is where we end up.
F579, approach medium 2 done.
I'll be nice and I'll stop it for the AI right on the grade, and he'll have to figure it out. Hey, AI is supposed to figure this stuff out.
Stand 428503, working catch lot 2.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to proceed you to reactor.
I'll be going under the 15 here in a minute.
579, approach medium, no yellow 2, looking clear.
Hard to pick up signals in the hills here.
Go ahead.
Where are you trained at?
We're at spot 2.
A lot of off-roaders drive their Razors and dirt bikes and all that right up here. If you're in the dirt, this is a pretty good place to come up. I plan on going out here with my drone when I first bought it, and I haven't been there yet, but go there and sit, because of the way the tracks curve and everything, you get a lot of distance. Plus you can go high up on these like rocks, these cliffs, and then from there you can see everything. So you can, you know, there's a bunch of train
That's the one I thought we were doing.
video guys that do, they just film the trains, and a lot of them come here. There's a lot of traffic going through here. The gateway to the coast.
Copy. This one's better, that way we don't have to stop the fight.
I think our first tunnel, we have a signal. We already passed one. I think we have another signal and then a tunnel. We're definitely making Martinez, or the summit. Martinez sighting, I say with air quotes, is currently occupied. Down the bend. Signal coming up.
Venus San Bernardino dispatcher answering Corona radio.
Venus 4285 west, over.
Venus 4285, go over.
Yes, sir, all done. Set spot 2, light power over to Watson, over.
Okay, I've got one west coming by and then watch his signal after. Thank you.
Alrighty, creeping up. We'll keep it on signal. Thank you. For 1.
Venus dispatcher.
Oh, he said Spectre as well. I thought it was UP. I thought it was the call sign for that dispatcher. We don't have bridges on this one. We're on, we are on main 2. I keep thinking. Main 1 has the bridges. Main 2 don't. Oh, wait. No, we are on... I don't know. I think we're on main 1. We do have bridges. That's UP track to my left. I keep thinking that's the NSF, but no, we're on main 1. Main 1's the one that has the bridge, or it has the tunnels. It's right there, I can see it. It's our tunnel, first tunnel right there. Look at that, we're cleared all the way down into Victorville. All ass, 70 miles an hour to get there.
SF detector, milepost 58.6, main
That's
2.
far. It basically cleared us out 10, 15, 20 miles or something like that. No, we're climbing up the Cone Pass right now. We're almost to summit. Colton's about 12, 15 miles behind us. So Silverwood, where it was at the start of the stream, I said we're starting in Los Angeles. How far are we going to make it by 5? It's 4:37, and the general consensus was we'd make it to Silverwood. I said I think I'm going to make it to Summit,
36,
which isn't that far apart. I mean, we're talking like a mile. Yeah, this train's going off map. It's going to go through Barstow and head out east. I bumped the throttle with my finger. Bridge number 1, or tunnel 1, tunnel 2 coming up. So Silverwood is 56, so it's 2 miles away. Summit is a mile past that, past Silverwood. About 3.5 miles to Summit. We're definitely going to get to Summit. Might even get to be able to get to Lugo before that time runs out. I don't know, we got 20 minutes. We'll see where we get. Like I said, we're going downhill, so Lugo on the downhill side. We won't have to do 17. We've been doing 17 miles for an hour. Like old stagecoach speeds here.
BNSF detector, milepost 58.6, main 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 242, train speed 18, MT8.
Yeah, me.
Temperature 98 degrees, out.
102 right now, not 98, 102. $90 in the chair that I'm sitting at though. So it's not 102. Still warm. Yesterday was 110 at this time though, so 8 degrees, I'll take it. All right, there's Silverwood. We're coming up to Silverwood. This is the 1 mile to Silverwood. This is the intermediate going up to Silverwood. This will tell us that Silverwood is lined up for UP or vice versa. So it's hot here for sure. I mean, it is almost August. So have August and September, October, gonna be hot. Maybe not as bad in October, we'll never know. And it should cool off around the mid-November. So summer's halfway through, but we got a long ways to go. I think we should still be here too, and no, I need to change channels now because I need to be on 65. Let me do that. Let me just over to channel 65. I haven't had to talk to dispatch, so all right. And now, because I think we're going to do a full stop. If I can get down here to Lugo. And I give AI a nice easy break. But once I pass the Martinez, or maybe not Lugo, but Martinez here. If I can get to here, and because this is Summit, this is flat. This is where it starts flat and it starts going downhill here. So once I pass this signal here at Summit, then I'm gonna go ahead and cancel my route. There's the Silverwood cutover right there that comes in. That's the other main for BNSF over there.
Your approach 164.
Cars coming through the tunnel there. We got some rail fans over there, I think.
Okay, let's go channel 30. Over.
What's up, Abraham? Everything is good. We're just finishing up a 3.5 hour tour here. We're gonna make it to CP Summit, or the bottom side of it, I should say, and then we're going to turn this over to AI to go off map. As far as the amount of cars that we have, so the train got 132 loads on it, so we're 4x2x2 on the power, 11,600 tons, and we're 11,600 feet with HPT of 3.1. So we're a Z train.
82 with the C10.
We have we're a long Z train, about 2.5
Ready
miles
for the
long.
repeat. Who's repeating? Location, please, over.
There's the mid DPUs back there.
Fullerton Junction.
Ready for the repeat.
It's about 2.5 miles, so 5,000, was it 5,200, 5,000 something feet is a mile.
Ready for the
So
repeat.
we're almost 12,000. So it's close to a mile and a half. It's not, or 2.5 miles, not quite 2.5. It's like maybe it's 2 1/3.
Automatic. Metrolink Highway.
Well, we could go up to 2 miles. Or we could go up to 12,000 feet total on BNSF here.
166.18 Hornsfield Avenue.
UP can only go to 8. 8,000 feet. But BNSF, the signals are far enough apart that
That is all correct on the repeat. We can
maximum
show
length we can go is
crossing
12,000 feet from
44,
head to toe.
1644 CER.
We are under
Charlie, Echo, Romeo, over.
and because it's a intermodal, for that length, 11,000 tons really isn't too bad.
Brandy,
All right, made it Silverwood. 15 minutes to
you
spare.
have a pencil handy, over. Okay. 166.18 Orange Storm Avenue, procedure 2.
All right, so whoever said Silverwood, you get a prize of you're close. I said Summit, and I didn't do anything, any speeding up or slowing down to make me right. It just, that's what I was guessing. Because I've been in Notch 8 for what, an hour and a half. So Silverwood, you were close, no cigar. We're going to try to get to the bottom of Summit within the next 12 minutes. I think we can do it. Can I stop there? That's a whole different question, though.
BNSF San Bernardino, set transferring Hobart radio.
So we started Hobart.
BNSF 6110.
I gotta get the mouse over on the right screen
Alright,
for that to work.
at least 12 axles over. Alright, signal indication, thank you.
Yeah, we have 156 axles. But we got 64 axles of dynamic braking, locomotive axles. Yeah, 132 cars total.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, here we are. We're at Summit. You want this on Mateo server? Because come in and meet me at Martinez here, because I'm going to stop it. As soon as I pass this signal, I'm going to go ahead and relinquish or cancel my route. Yeah, you would have derailed a few times what you thought. Yeah, if you want to come get it, I'm going to take it so it's facing down. I can't leave it for very long, though, because it's on the main. Martinez is occupied. All right, so let's see. We're going to do I'm going to stop down here at Martinez because Lugo's is too far for me to go in that time frame. But we're going to do 13, looks like. He's slowing down. So let's do 13. Yeah, 65. Remember I had to do that before. I had to. So that's what's blocking the way there. This, I don't know why NS, it's going the same way, but. Look at our brakes here. Crowded up here. I didn't do a distance counter, but I just started one now. I meant to do one. I'm gonna need to pull a little bit harder because what is this one here? Let's go into Barstow or Bakersfield. I see Bakersfield.
AMTK 6906 West. All stopped at Irvine, calling Orange Sub over.
Orange Sub answering over.
Neil ready to.
So then it looks like UP's up there stopped too. So it's like we got a jam. We got a serious jam up here. Is he stopped or is he? No, he's coming from Farm. He's going down. He's going down.
Procedure 2 TWA at Orange Thorpe Ave. That's Orange Thorpe Ave. MP 166.18. MP 166.18 over.
And that is all correct on the repeat. Show crossing warning notification. OK 1651 1651 CER. Charlie Echo Romeo over.
OK 1651 1651 dispatcher CER.
All correct. Thank you. Here we go.
Abraham Stanton. You're part of the Mateo, right? Yep. Well, I don't gotta watch out for him. I just gotta drive the train. The security guys gotta watch out for him. I see that one up there stopped. I think another one's coming by. Should be double tracked. Yeah, that's double tracked. That one's waiting. AI train waiting, but there's somebody coming through. Can't even see it. So, all right, let's get back to our business. So this one is Watt Bar. Let's stop here. We're gonna come up to this signal. And that's where we're going to give this train to someone else. Oops. Yeah, I'll look for him up here in a minute, but if he's not here, then I'm gonna AI it. He can stop AI and grab it from him. I don't see anybody else in here, so can't just park it here. The signal's up there, so I have some distance to cover still. I got 5 minutes left, so I did make it to Summit. Past Summit, actually. This is where I figured I would make it to, just as a rough guess. Many people have asked me to drive through the Cone Pass, and from LA. In the 2 hour, you don't have enough time, so we gave another hour and a half to accomplish that task. So it took 3.5 hours to go from Los Angeles to right here. And that was notch 8 for at least half of it. I still have 5,700 feet on their tail end. Well, I mean, no, because we're almost there.
We're on a clear.
Let's start slowing down here. Let's go to the rear of the train and see where it's at. It's almost past that signal. Good, good. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping in. We still got a few minutes, and then I'm going to AI it, and then we'll watch it drive down the hill. So. Or maybe we'll find another one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm pretty much clear at that point. I'm going to bring it down here more just to so I can get a running start when it needs to.
Detector, milepost.
All right, Archie, you guys can head out. Probably wants to cross over.
Ambient temperature 98 degrees. UP detector out.
So I'm going to do my best to bring this to a stop here. Nice and slow. Keep it stretched as much as it can. All right, nobody else is here, so any AI train you can stop and take over if you are a member of the server. Unless it's, I mean, even if it's, we don't AI supply trains, but any AI train you can stop and then AI it again when you're done. You don't want to take it the whole way, or you can't because it goes off map. Try to get even with this locomotive up here. 1 hour or 3 hours 30 minutes Hobart to the summit of Cajon Pass. The intermodal train, 11,000 feet, 11,000 tons.
Railroad detector milepost
almost 12 of each of those.
7.4. Track 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 3, 2. Speed 6, 8 out.
Put some locomotive brakes on now. Come to a full stop.
6-8, David, just heads up. We're still about that crossing, so.
Back the train is.
Yellow flag, Bay 1 only.
All right, there she is. NSF 7330 eastbound. And it's now AI's. Nobody else is here to take it. Can't sit here. So Armin and Amos, they're going to take it away for us. There's that UP train that we saw. So here we go. Thanks everybody for watching. As we talk long enough, as this train goes downhill, after it passes our screen, then I'll end the stream. But for now, I'll let it drive by. And I will be on Twitch on Wednesday night. You can come watch us if you want. I'm going to be starting Mafia, Old Country. Play that for an hour. Twitch.tv/KungfuBeer. Starting at 5 p.m. California time. 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Twitch.tv/KungfuBeer. And then I'll be back next Sunday for some more Simulator Sunday. We're getting close to the football season starting again, so when the Dallas Cowboys play, my stream will be modified. So, I mean, I still got August to go through. It's preseason. I don't really watch that too much, but once the season starts in September, we'll modify the stream to match, or we may miss some. I'm going to be, there'll be a Sunday in August, the second Sunday of August. I will be out of town, so I will not stream on that day. I'll be out the whole weekend, so going to Vegas. Daughter's getting married. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week, or come on by Twitch if you want. We'll see you then. Take care, everybody.